Hello everybody and welcome back to the Adventures in Collecting YouTube channel, where we take a closer look at the toys we talk about on the show. And today, it's Christmas with the Joker. That's right, we are taking a look at the brand new Walmart exclusive DC Direct via McFarlane Toys Batman the Animated Series 4-pack. So, this 4-pack was provided to us by our friends over at Collection Obsession. So they're the ones that make sure that the Walmart store near you has that super cool collectible section. And they have partnered with McFarlane Toys to bring this to Walmart. So this is like I mentioned, a 4-pack here, and it includes Batman, Bullock, the Joker, and Harley Quinn. Perfect time of year to get this. Of course, you know, the famous Batman the Animated Series episode, Christmas with the Joker. You know, you can recreate some of those very moments. We also have a ton of accessories here, as you can see: hands, accessories for Batman, laughing fish for the Joker, extra hands for Harley Quinn. So really nice set, you know, for those that are keeping things mint. Gives you a lot to look at here. Nice clean packaging. This is personally my first experience with the DC Direct Batman toys, so I'm excited to get my hands on these. So with that, let's get this guy into the light box and take a closer look at the Batman the Animated Series 4-pack from DC Direct and McFarlane Toys. Folks, there are your Batman figures, Batman the Animated Series figures from DC Direct out of the package. You saw them in action there a little bit. My overall thoughts: these are fun retro figures. They are retro style. Their articulation is very retro. I love the cell shading and kind of the design of these. They are very much so exactly what they are. They work with their accessories. You know, Batman's able to hold his Batarang. I love the sculpted in grapnel hand. It's just, especially, you know, recently with the passing of Kevin Conroy, you know, it's nice to have a new version of this Batman, you know, in kind of that 6-inch scale. And just to kind of give you an idea of other things that kind of scale with it, you know, here it is with an SH Figure Arts Pattinson Batman, and as you can see, they are pretty much identically the same size, which is awesome. So, you know, this does kind of fit into a 1/12 scale, you know, not the common McFarlane 7-inch scale figures, you know, that 1/10 scale. This is a 1/12 scale figure. One of the other things that I wanted to mention too is the hands. They do give you weapon holding hands, and if you have the McFarlane munitions pack, there are absolutely some options for you in there. That's all I'll say. So, as you can see, you know, it fits rather perfectly, and you know, it's a little oversized. So sure, it's a little goofy, but you know, it doesn't have the same kind of cartoon stylization as the show did, but it absolutely works if you wanted to, you know, arm the Joker up. The highlights of the set definitely for me are Batman and the Joker. You know, absolutely iconic, having the Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy Batman, from the Bruce Timm animated series. Again, I love the deco on them. They look like they fell right out of the screen. This articulation on the Joker is absolutely bonkers. The way that his legs work. It's a really weird choice. I get it, in order to kind of keep the lines the way that they are on the figure. Granted, in the animated series, the Joker's not doing too much karate of any kind, so I think you'll be okay with the amount of articulation that he has. He is able to stand well. Bullock is a surprise. I was expecting to, granted, Bullock's a great character, but this is just a hefty chunk of plastic, man. It's a really nice figure. It has some real nice pliability on the jacket. It doesn't hinder his articulation too much. He's Bullock. The cell shading, I think, is the least favorable on him, only because it's meant for him to kind of be in that kind of pose. He's got his light color and then shadow on the side of his face, so if you turn his head the other way, in a way that shadow would not be cast, he kind of always has to be looking down and to his left, in order to kind of make that shadow make the most sense. So just something to be aware of with this figure. And then Harley Quinn is a great little figure that is terribly difficult to stand. And she has no pegs on her feet. She has very little give in the way of ankle articulation. So it's, you could get it. It took me a lot of effort to get her to stand. I have to play with it a little bit more, but again, just great detail on the figure. Looks like Harley from the Bruce Timm animated series, of course, where she made her debut. Single jointed elbows, single jointed knees, and again, she's got the weird sort of articulation, but it does let her get into some good poses. She is a little more flexible on the show, so this definitely does work, and the figures scale very well with each other. So once again, this set is available exclusively at Walmart. This 4-figure set for Batman the Animated Series, and we'll put a link in the description below to where you can get it. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button, so that way you don't miss videos like this where we take deeper dives into the toys that we love. While you're down there, let us know. McFarlane is juggling the DC Direct line. Do you want to see more Batman the Animated Series figures? Personally, I would love a Mask of the Phantasm figure. McFarlane Toys and DC Direct. While you're liking and subscribing to things, make sure you follow us here at AIC_podcast on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all the places on the social media where we're constantly posting toy news, deals, availability, toy photography, anything and everything that we think would help out the community. And then, of course, the podcast. So Adventures in Collecting, you can find us wherever you find podcasts. Simply search for Adventures in Collecting or hit that link in the description below, which will take you to our website. You can find links to all of the things that I just mentioned. As always, well, first of all, shouts again to our friends at Collection Obsession for sending this stuff out. Thank you for keeping Walmart awesome and stocking such cool toys. Definitely check out that collectible section in the electronics section in your local Walmart. And as always, until next time.